I drink half a day gas. Who's JP? Oh, I didn't know that's his first name. Fucking Powell. Looks like it's about to push down, boys. Hey, not bad. Nice, Jonesy. We like Moni. We like Shmoni. Ooh, here's some expansion. Oh, some good expansion. Okay, alright, here's our gold trade. Live in action. Fucking pop it up for me, please. Oh, that makes way more sense. I had it on the fucking 15. Where is it? Oh, what? Am I retarded? Oh, no, this is the second candle. I was like, man, I don't think the second candle's printed yet. Right. Okay. Alright. Nice, dude. I like to hear that. I like to hear you get money. Yeah, if we enter gold, it might be a short. I mean, I'm not sure yet. It hasn't confirmed. It's going to be another 5 minutes, so checked it out. Trying to short this halfback right here. See if it's going to give it to me or not. I'm trying to front run it just a little bit. Since we're waiting on gold. Give it to me. Oh, you little whore. What is that, like one tick? I'll just sell it my damn self. And then give it a little bit. See if we get a good reaction off of this for like 10 points. Might have to float this up a little bit. Just going for a little scalp here. 3 micros while we wait on gold. Usually this first pushback on NQ, you'll get a pretty good reaction. So we'll see. Well, we waited it coming back down here. Let's see if we can hit that. What up, DJ? What's bopping? Alright. Here's price getting stopped up at the 50. There it goes. And then I'm just going to move this up, try to get a little top of this wick right here. catch a little short. Oh, what the fuck just happened? Where's the undo button? Oh, what? Does anyone know what I just did? Where's my other... Okay, there it goes. Alright, so we're just chilling right here, waiting on gold to do something. Now on Nasdaq, you want to kind of watch it to this 5 minute, right? Like I have the 30-second over here, but this is mostly for like when I trade gold. Nasdaq's more of like a 5 minute. Okay, here's your little retest. And now does it push down for me? Give me that money. I think it does. And it comes here now. Oh, maybe not. $30 on this. We'll see where it closes at. Looks like we might get it here, but I don't really like this. Yeah. We'll see how this goes. Doesn't look like it's going to close below here. Right here, I'm just seeing, is it going to come and grab liquidity real quick before it shoots down? Right? Because, like, if what I'm expecting is, like, okay, people see this, they're going to try to go short, market makers are going to shoot it up past this, take their money, and then send it to the floor. We didn't get the close on gold, so we wait another 5 minutes. Just is what it is. I'm not entering until I get the close outside of my box on gold. I hate when I do this and it's like, oh, the product isn't there. Alright, here goes this. We just pushed right into the halfback. Now I want to watch this right here and see what's going to happen. What's up, teenager? You got a question? I see you tizzy typing. Alright, the bounce and a halfback, I'm just going to pull one off. Right, lock in a little bit of money. I'm going to pull my risks down. I need to put it up a little bit actually so I don't get wicked out. And then I'm just going to look for this to keep pushing down right here. If it's going to push through it, it'll go. Right. We just need to see it get back underneath this 32. Still no movement on gold. Right, we got this little curl, so I don't know what's going to happen. Is it going to curl, try to come back up into this and shoot back down? I mean, it kind of did already right here, so. DJ Yuta Money? I don't. Bank of Japan's DJ Yuta Money. I gotta Google this. I've never heard of this before. Search with a Google. Oh, is that there? Just his name, Yuta? Sheesh. Bro needs to go to Turkey, get a hairline fixed. He needs to quit all this financial shit. He's stressing. Oh, it's a city? Okay. God damn. Over what period of time? I gotta set an alarm for 35 minutes. I have to go turn the pump on. 6. So, just letting you guys know. I gotta feed the children. Oh, this little hoe. See, it came and wicked it. That's why I went ahead and took one off, right? Because I was like, I don't know. But like, worst come to worst, this is like what? Like, 2, 14, 30, like $40 of risk. So like, who really cares, right? Uh, that's one thing Tyler had to get me on, man. He had to get me back trading micros on NQ, dude, because I was slanging minis like I was fucking a degenerate, man. Like, and then I just got lost in the sauce, you know. You slang some minis on NQ, you got to be perfect. Add one more right here. Let's see if we can get it pushed back down since I already took the money. Yep. Yep. Don't worry, Jonesy, bro. I did that for like 2 years, probably, dude. Like probably like 200 evals, probably. Not saying that you should do that, but I'm just saying like motherfuckers out there definitely had it worse before, brother. So don't beat yourself up, right? Like it's all just part of the game. People paid to go to school for 4 years. Like I think the average is like 150K. I think for a 4-year degree. Maybe it's 100K. Obviously, you can go to like in school state and shit. Yeah, 100K on average. So like, yeah. I mean, no hate. If you can do it, you can do it. But I mean, yeah, same. Whenever I first joined, I was struggling trying to learn and follow along because I would be getting chopped up with him, and then it's like I didn't have the money to just go buy another account, you know. So I had to learn to like just scale down, trade some minis. All right, no close here. We're gonna wait another 5 minutes. Let's see. Do we have an expansion or anything here on the 15? We do. Price is holding at this 32. I don't like this. It's about to stop me. A smooth $40. Whatever will I do? I don't want it to tap this bottom though. Just see these wicks right here. This is probably irresponsible to move this, but whatever. It's an extra an extra $12. Still just waiting on gold. Does anybody have any questions? I'm just sitting here kind of yapping. I feel like so. No? Okay. Cool. Works for me. Okay, I want to see if gold gets stuck here. I'm just gonna go ahead and take this off. Go back to MGC. 15er. What is this on the fiber? Okay, I'm gonna see what happens here at this failure swing level. I wouldn't mind trying to further short here, but I'm just not sure. A lot of times gold will fill the whole gap, so just gonna wait a second. Although it is kind of dying out right here. It's only 1 point. We'll see if we failure swing because the way it's stopping like this. You and me both looping. I'm like, damn. I was more focused on bro's hairline. What, he ruined it because he said he wasn't going to cut rates or because he said he was going to cut rates? Because I know he hasn't been cutting rates for a while, right? So, like, is it his decision if rates get cut or not, or is he just the one that, like, does the speech? Got you. Price might come up to this halfback and reject. Yo, what up, Norwood? I heard you've been killing it, bro. I heard you've been absolutely murdering it, Norwood. This is what my insider information tells me. I'm gonna give it to the halfback of this zone and see if we can get something. If not, maybe go long. But this is a pretty big candle. Just came up, took out this. Looks like maybe grabbing some liquidity. We'll see how it closes. But just barely going past this high of this last expansion. If it doesn't continue, then I'm feeling pretty confident about it. Only 3 micros, 60, less than $90 risk. So, you know, lose right here, lock this account, be done for the day. Whatever. We also have all this price right here that needs to kind of get redelivered, though. Yeah, it's going to try it. What's she doing? Okay. So do I have this wrong? Is it like this? Maybe like this? No, it seems like it's like this. Ba-dum, ba-dum, ba-dum. Now, technically, I think this closes above, so, like, if I'm following my... No, I didn't. Okay. Closed right at it. But here it closes above. Oddly enough. Right? Yeah. There's been this little discrepancy in this shit. I think it's because I'm on this fucking Owanda pair. But the past few days have been, like, slight discrepancies. But they're, like, big enough that would, like, make me confused on what to order. Like, this one isn't outside. This one is. What do I do? Mm. I need to kind of have stop up higher, but I don't want to put that much risk on. So I'm just going to leave it. Because if it's going to be a liquidity grab, it's done it right here. It just closed pretty strong, though. Usually I like it to be a little bit more wicky if I'm looking for that. Is this going to fail your swing? Bow. Oh, there she goes. Cool. Coo coo. Coo coo coo. Now I just gotta make sure it doesn't bounce right here. And then we're looking good. We hanging out, we chilling. Now, why is it bouncing like that though? It's off of this one. Ah, there we go. Now we're seeing something. We have this expansion down on the 15, right? So this is the 15 minute. Going wick to wick. I think this is body to body. Body to body. You see it pushes up into the 32, closes right below, rejects. Now I want to see it come through this half back right here. And then I'm going to be looking for it to target this half back below. This next area of balance, right? Like, I'm just looking for the next area of balance. Risking a little under 3 points to make about 7 points, so that's like 1 to 1 point, or like 1 to 2.5-ish. Or, yeah, about 1 to 2.5. Which, Lord knows if this account fucking needs right now. This account I've been fighting on, you guys, for... Oh, is it not this one? Oh, no, it's this one. Trading stupid long on this account, bro. In hindsight, though, hella proud of myself for not blowing it up. Like, although I haven't passed it, I don't know, like, the last time I've traded an eval for 3 weeks straight without going into tilt, like, just out of, just pure, like, frustration of it taking so long. Alright, I want to see it reject right here, which is going to be this line. So let's see if we get it, or if this is just going to be like a little deviation and go higher. Right, because we can have our stop, deviation, expansion. We'll see. Viva see. Let's see what NQ's doing. Okay. Okay. Okay, just gonna try to get this failure swing right here, see if we can get it to push down. I mean, double top of the 100%. Usually you'll get a pretty good reaction. Try to get some money back. Okay. It's got to be a little bit higher than that. And we'll see if it'll just push down another 10 points right here for us real quick. I'll check on this. It's not looking too good. I'm looking at the high of this right here. It might get stopped right here. So I'm just gonna try to tighten it up a little bit. I don't like how it's stopping at this 50%. A little halfy backy right here. Which I guess you could say it's more like this. Do fake love, but I'll take some from you tonight. Yeah. I know I've got to go, but I might just take. Uh-oh, which way did that go just now? Oh, nice. We hit our take profit. So y'all see that right there? I took the short right here as soon as we double top. I'm looking at this target right here, right? Where do we go? We target this. Almost to the tick. Bada boom, bada bing. We cover that gold loss we just took. Or the previous NQ loss, I guess, actually. And look, now gold's in profit. Let's go. And this is why I trade micros, you guys. Every time I try to trade minis, I get fucked up. Every fucking time. And I'm just over it. Like, to my core, I'm fucking over it. My bank account is over it. I know some of y'all gotta be feeling the same way. So I'm just, no matter what, I'm be part of the micro mafia from now on. Minnie who? I ain't never heard of her. I go back and forth, bro. Like I used to be like fuck a micro, blah blah blah. But really now I think I'm team fuck a mini. Cause like this trade right here, like even the NQ trade just now, like well I guess the NQ one didn't really go into any drawdown actually. But this trade, like if I was slinging a mini or two minis, like I would have had to have closed it already. Like, I would have taken like a $400, $500 loss. 9.5. It went up to almost 9.8. Like, yeah, I would have been fucking cooked. That's three. That's $300 per mini. But here I was like, what? Most my max risk is 70, 60, $81. So that's why I'm like, all right, yeah, I'll just rock and roll with it. We will risk $80 to make 200. I like those odds. It's better than gambling. Like the best you can do in gambling is like 1-to-1 if you're doing anything except for like slots, right? Like baccarat, like they aren't gonna pay you 250% just from a normal win. You're gonna have to hit a monkey. Alright, so here we are. We're tapping this 50% like I was telling you guys that we want to watch out for on this expansion. This is where we're going to see if price gets accepted here as fair or if they want to keep sending it lower, right? So I'm going to just watch how does this candle finish up, right? Because we're literally touching it. Like, you see this? Like, tickling that shit. Just tickle, tickle. Look, there she went. Like I told you. Oh, fucking. Not too shabby. 8395. So we missed what? 5 points, 6 points, but not bad. We made fucking $75. I'll take it. Not my best trade ever, but I'll take it. All right, so we're kind of violating this right here. I just want to see it push through and actually close though. Like I don't want this 5 minute to curl and then close like this. I want to see this 5 minute close below this. I gotta show y'all my fucking dollar right now. This motherfucker. Ridiculous, dude. Hang on, I gotta show y'all my pit bull. This fool, like a straight up fucking. Oh shit. My bad. That fool slumped. Living the good life. I had him outside fucking running his ass off today. He's getting kind of fat, so I'm trying to have him outside more, doing more shit. And he's slumped. Alright, so we tapped into it right here, right? But like I said, I want to see his 5 minute close. Um, Bearish, right? Because if it closes bullish, that's kind of no bueno. I guess I could have taken the exact same trade right here on that I did on Nasdaq, pretty much. All right, so this is where we're gonna see is it gonna do its thing or not, right? We're at the last 5 seconds, so we really want to watch this. One, two, three. Is it gonna go past it? So now what I'm looking at is it gonna go past this balance or is it gonna tap it and go back down? Emotional damage. Also, I don't know if you guys saw, we're doing a giveaway this weekend on Saturday. Um, I'm trying to set up like a giveaway bot or something right now, like a system to do it. But all you guys that are in VIP will get like X amount more of entries. I don't know. I haven't figured it out yet. I have to do some like test giveaways and see like, because I don't want to make it like, oh, you're in VIP, so now only VIP members win. Like I want free members to have a chance to win, but I want them to just have like a 20% chance compared to people that are like actually paying. So yeah, super excited about that. I was hella nervous, man. I had that meeting with the COO. It's my first time ever talking to someone like that owns a fucking company like that. I ain't gonna lie, I fucking chat GPT'd the fuck out of what to say to him. I was like, how to talk to prop firm owners in business language to get them to give me free accounts. And then I just was like summarizing it in my head while he was talking. I was like, okay, how can I make this work? How can I make this work? And then boom, finessed. Alright, so we're kind of in this weird area right here. I don't really like this, but I'm still looking forward to target this area down here. It just seems like price is kind of accepting this as fair right now. So is it going to push it up higher? Is it going to stay right here? And then at what point do we go into the next like market auction, right? See this. So we have this expansion candle right here that we're getting stuck on. Right, you see this halfway on this expansion, right? Because we have consolidation, expansion, consolidation. You see it come down, tap the 50. Now it's going to probably come back up. Anybody have any questions? I feel like it's kind of a slow night. Y'all just know everything now? Y'all learn too quick? Alright, so here we go. You see right here, this is why I draw this. Oh, fuck. Right? You see we barely close above, then we have a doji, and then push straight down out of it. That's because this is balance, right? So what do we have happening here, right? Liquidity gets ran. Now we're going to come back down, and we're going to test this area, which we just did, right? This 50. We push through it, which tells us that this price needs to get settled lower, right? So we're going to look for this to get broken, and then we're going to look for price to bounce right here, right? This is where I think the next fair price in the market is going to be. And why do I think that? It's because this is where we have a balance area that hasn't been redelivered to yet. And you could really even say it's like this, right? But I like this better. See what Naz is doing. Yep, there's the bounce. Could have took a buy right here. Right, so this is the exact same concept both ways, right? Except this one is breaking through, and this one is holding and pushing up. And so now we just want to see, is it going to stay accepted below this line? Is it going to come back up and push? We're starting to get a little curly. There it goes, right? You see? All you got to do is think about the market like the people that are controlling the market, right? I'm not looking at this big candle. Whenever this big candle printed, I wasn't looking at this like, oh my god, I'm going to take a buy and I'm going to get rich. I'm looking at it like, why is this big candle so aggressive? Oh, here's the start of this expansion. This big candle is going to come and take out this, right? And then we're going to see a pushback down. Okay, so now we're still closing each one above this, so I wouldn't exactly consider this yet as it's going to come crashing down. We want to see one of these closes below the halfway of this big push, right? Oh, it's not the right one. And then with this, I'm just going to bring it down, lower my risk, right? And if it stops me out right here, what is this? $33? Right? So now I'm at $33 of risk to make 200, so that's 1 to 7 now that I've readjusted. Right, and now you see we're getting this pushback down below. Now we want to see, is it going to hold below on this 5 minute and close below on the 5 minute, right? We use the 30 second to just look at price action, understand where is price going to potentially stop at, right? You see me use it with this 30 second right here. But this isn't how I'm like taking my entries, right? This is just to so I have a more zoomed in version of price action. But not to say that this version is more valuable than the 5 minute, right? Like they both work together, right? Like I can't see that the 5 minute is closing above this every single time on this 30-second chart, right? I just can't. Like where would it be? Like I gotta sit here and go through every 5 minutes. Like, oh, it actually closed above. But I can see right here on the 5 minute, and then I can see right here why we're bouncing where we're going to. Right, so this one is this zone right here. Right, and then we bounced into it. Can you see this? On the 30 second, it's here, right? And I can see, I understand that this is why price is stair-stepping down, right? Because it's been doing the exact same thing the whole way. Right here. Right here. Right? So I'm just going to let it keep stair-stepping. I'm going to look for a close right here on the 5 below this halfback. And then if we can get a close below this halfback on the 5, then I think we should start getting some steam behind this. Until then, I got my risk adjusted to $30. I can't get stopped out for more than I've made today. Right? That's important. Look, here's this NASDAQ bounce I told you. The buy right here, 2621, 34. That's another 10 points. So it's just too much for me to sit here and bounce back and forth, trade, 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 trade. Like I'm in the gold, so I'm just gonna wait on the gold. Man, we're gonna hit this trade. You know what I'm talking about? I'm gonna go fire up the backwood, kick back, relax. I got a couple days left. I can enjoy the good old marijuana, and then I gotta quit freaking smoking, you guys. All because of a stupid ass reckless driving charge. They want me to pass a piss test. I was like, for a reckless driving ticket? Why? Like, what? But it's like the only way I can get it dismissed without like going through like a whole ass court process. So I'm like, whatever. Little tea break. I'm fucking pissed off about it though. I was like, bro, aren't you supposed to be like a lawyer? Like, didn't I hire you to make sure like I don't have to do shit like this? Like, hello? Alright. Damn, I already had the arrow drawn and everything. You see how we closed right below? Now I want to see it push. Yo, what's up? I'm doing my stream right now. Alright, I gotta go turn this fucking pump on. So, I'm just gonna let this play out in a few minutes, right? Like, I gotta leave my computer in like 5 minutes to make it up to the plot to turn the pump on. Because, like, our irrigation opens up, but we're feeding the plants tonight, so I have to have the pump. Like, it's a different pump than we usually use, and it has to get plugged in manually. Um, so I have to go up there and, like, physically plug it in. And that has to happen at 6 p.m. for me. Like, no ifs, ands, or buts. So, what I'm gonna do is I got this shit locked in already, so I'm gonna simply just let my fucking trade run. Right? I'm gonna come right here, limit buy one, right? Limit buy one. Alright, so this way if it pushes down, it'll take one off right here, one off right here, the last one right here. I'm gonna move this a little bit above. And then if it pushes up, it'll close me out. And I'll have to come and like flatten these limits manually, but I don't expect price to go like this and this that crazy in like the 4 and 5 minutes it's gonna take me to make it up there. About to go push the Honda up the hill real quick. Okay, so what do we have happening here? Closing below this half, so I bet NQ is gonna come down now. Probably to this. Yeah, we just touched on top of it. I can see NQ coming all the way down to here tonight. It might bounce off this trend line right here first. Anybody have any questions before I run up to the plot real quick? I'm not going to be gone that long, but like I am going to be gone for a few minutes. So you guys are just going to watch me blindly leave a fucking trade open. But I get to do that because I'm trading micros and not minis. So, like I said, my max risk right now is $33. What's up, Gone Ticking? Hey, I got you that refund. I don't know if you saw or not, but sorry that took so long. I was trying to figure out how to do it. Actually, I didn't know that. Like, if I click on your profile on Whop, it gives me the option to refund you anything you've paid. I was like, why isn't there a freaking reason or a freaking way to do it? I was looking all over the place, dude. And I was like, screw it, I know how to make a discount code. And then I was like, damn, but then he's gonna have to cancel and re-sign up, and that's hella confusing. Like, had to wait on their support to message me back. But yeah, anybody here in the basic membership, if you upgrade to anything else, we'll refund you the difference. So like if you're VIP and you want to go small class, you don't have to pay an extra $100. Just pay the $50 difference, and we'll refund you the $50 from your original VIP. That's what Gone Ticking did. So that's why I'm talking about refunding him. All right, here we go. What's it gonna do? And if it stops me out, whatever. Like I said, it's looking pretty bullish now that it's pushed up like that. Yep. But this could just be the completion of this little step. Anyways, I gotta go up there real quick. I'll be right back in like less than 10 minutes. Um, if I do get stopped out though, I'm probably just gonna be done for the night because I'm up pretty good, like $200 on both accounts. So this one, yeah. So I'm gonna just go ahead and lock this one in front of you guys. So now you see that I can't fuck it up. 1 a.m. I'll make it 1:10. I'll make it 1:14. Because then I can't take a trade before my strategy prints. And then I'm just going to let this one run. I'll give it like another zero point 0.3 points above this. I don't like that. That kind of doubles my risk. Do it like right here. And then I'll be right back. Boys, did we get paid? Oh, fuck. We did not get paid. Alright, yeah, I kind of figured that. Fuck. Whew. If y'all would have seen my fat ass just sprinting up that fucking mountain. Oh my god. Alright. Let's take a look at Naz. Did it come down right here? Yep, just like I fucking said. Gonna calm down. This is where it gets hard, right? Because now price is fair, so now you're just gonna need to wait on another expansion. Right? Because this whole thing right here is pretty much fair price. Damn, I just got liquidity hunted. Look, here's the liquidity grab. And it's gonna send it pretty good down. Yeah, gold's pretty balanced right now too. Fuck, dude, I'm trying to catch my breath. I mean, technically, I actually shouldn't even have an entry yet, I think. Right? Like, or did this one close below? No. See, like, I really shouldn't have even taken an entry yet. Like, I haven't even got my close yet. Like, this is my close right here on the 5. But I was a little impatient. I took some NASDAQ trades and shit. I mean, we made some money. Made 230 on this one. Take a little screenshot. Alright. Go back to this. This might be one of those sessions where you just really gotta wait your ass off, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Man, I was fucking sprinting, you guys. Whew. Barefoot. I forgot I put my shoes on. Yeah, liquidity grab. Was there some news just now, maybe? Oh, we got CPI. Australian CPI. That ain't gonna do anything. Okay, does price bounce right here? Let's see. 20, 15, 10. I guess we technically had to close outside. Here's the 50%. Right, you could have taken this. 9.4, 9.8, but it might come through it now. Dude, I'm not gonna lie. When I was running just now, I was like, I, I don't know if I was just like in a hurry to get there or if like, I don't know. It felt like I was running better just now. Like I felt like I was running really like efficiently, I guess. Like, is that how you feel whenever you run without shoes on? Naturally, yeah, dude. Like I was moving. Yeah, right here we had this close outside the zone, right? This is where I shorted it the first time. And I should have fucking waited just for this close outside. Um, take the buy whenever it comes back down to this 50. Like this was such a smooth, like obvious entry. So that's why I took this entry right here. Is because we have the close outside. We're literally riding this. You see how we're like riding this shit? Like it's like I don't know. I almost said some dirty shit, but fucking, just we're just hanging on to it. I almost made a fucking strip club reference, but fucking, uh, so that's why like right now like I'm targeting this balance up here, right? Like I had drawn out, which is I need to probably come a little bit lower. Yeah. Yeah, I need to just start getting active, bro. I need to quit being a little lazy fuck. It's just because I smoke so much weed, man. Alright, I'm going to come right here, scale out two, and just let the last one go. And then I'm going to bring this and trail it. What do you guys think about this? Did your dog go here? Oh, you know who's sleeping now? My fucking cat. My cat's slump in the bed now. Hang on, I gotta get a picture for this for you guys too, because this shit too cute. I'll post it in free chat though, so it doesn't close out my stream. Or I'll post it in like lifestyle or something. Go look at my fucking cat in the lifestyle, bro. Alright, we just want to see this, and then let me see where we could go even higher, right? Like, is this gonna be greedy? Yes, this is gonna be greedy to try to push it past, because this is the last place the price was accepted as fair price, right? Now I'm gonna pull this up even more, right? Make sure I'm trailing even better. Yeah, you see my cat, teenager. He's slumped. No, my dogs, they'll go with me up there, but I don't like to take them. I'm just gonna go ahead and take my money, like right. I'm not gonna risk giving back all that money for $3. Uh, but they don't like when I'm in the fucking car though, dude. Like they'll start freaking out and like jumping on my car and shit. And I was driving my car up there, so I just left them inside. But not a bad night, right? Like we took some pretty good trades today. 923, 16. Yeah, here's the trades from tonight. All right. Like you just gotta trust in the system, right? And then look, see, this is why I was like, let me go ahead and just take it, right? I'm not gonna risk all this profit for $3, right? Because now I would have given back $2, right? To risk for what? For three? That doesn't even make sense. Now I'm $5 away. Like, like I know it doesn't sound like a lot, but like it's the process that matters, you guys. It's not the actual dollar amount, right? Because like you see, we can take multiple trades throughout the night, right? I take the biggest loss I had tonight, $50, right? Or is this from tonight? No, this is from this morning. But really, you don't see me take many losses. Like this was, yeah, this was at the same time. So this was kind of a bad loss, to be honest. But other than that, even this isn't bad though. Like right, it's under $300. I have 3K to mess with on this, or 25 or 2K, I think. Um, so there goes gold. Now is it going to come up here and try to get priced into this? Right. But I also want to make sure this isn't just like a liquidity grab right here, right? Let me move these off for you guys. Right, because now we filled this area, which is probably on this. Oh no, it's not. I would consider this like a larger break of structure though. Maybe it's on the 15. Eh. Maybe if we get a close to the right and it pushes out, it'll mark it. But I mean, it's pretty much the exact same thing as this. It just hasn't closed. Yeah, there it goes. It just marked it. Damn, I'm getting good at this. Y'all saw that? Oh, and it took it away. See, it's trying to mark it right now. So that's how we do it. Yep. See, that's why I didn't jump in on that. And so now is it going to come in and accept this as fair price again? Right. So like if I was going to enter, it would be like, right. I would be looking for it to touch into this, and then accept this as fair price and come up. It's a lot, bro. You'll just have to, like it's not like I learned how to do this in one day, bro. Like I told you, I spent years failing every single day. Everybody in my life telling me I'm wasting my time. Like anything that could go wrong, right? I'm just gonna take one right here and see if we can push up into this. Right, I'll take another $130 at $20 of risk. Yeah, it just you just get to that point. I'm also probably like a little autistic or some shit, so like I just get to rambling. Um, but right now, like I said, I just want to see this except this area right here. This was the last time the price was basically fair in the market, right? Even though it's a split second, right? It's gonna be held on to or not, right? And I'm up 330 bucks, so I can risk $20 of my profit. Here, let me give it a little something, little $30. I'll risk $30 of my profit to see if I can get another $130, right? And then if I get stopped out right here, then it's done. It's like like if I'm on a hot streak in blackjack, I'm not gonna stop until I lose, right? But I'm also if I'm on a hot streak in blackjack, I'm not gonna just double down every time I win until I lose, right? Like I'm trying to preserve the money I make. So right here, like okay, if it stops me out, right? If I would have sized in with the same amount, then I would have been out what 90 bucks. But since I preserve the money I make, now we're up 300 bucks for the day. Then you see me come right here, 1:15 a.m. Right now, for you guys that are paying attention, every single day, why am I doing 1:15 a.m.? Can anyone tell me? I'm gonna give it like 10 seconds. If I don't see nobody typing, I'm gonna tell y'all. Nope. All right. The reason I do 1:15, right? Because this is the strategy that I like to trade, right? 1:15 for me is right here, right? Oh no, sorry, right here. So what is that? That's I can't even take a trade now until my strategy has printed out the 1:15 a.m. Sorry, Pacific time. Yeah, I should have said that. So like 4:15 Eastern. Um, right, but this is 9 a.m. in London. So now, since I'm locked out until this candle closes, I can't take a trade until after my strategy prints, until after at the very least this first candle whenever it closes, right? Like my account isn't even going to be unlocked until right here, right? So all this chop tomorrow. Oh fuck, I just did it again. Right here, right? Now I can't take a trade. I am literally forcing myself to follow my strategy. Right? I can't sit down in the morning, get bored, and if I sit down in the morning, I don't want to, or maybe I just sleep in tomorrow. I don't trade in New York, or I mean London. But My ass gonna wake up for London tonight because my ass fucking slept through London last night and I missed a goddamn 30-point run on fucking gold. And then I got chopped up today, got chopped up yesterday, got chopped the fucking day before. And then the one time I go to sleep, this shit wants to go in like, oh, Corbin's asleep. Time it works out. Dude, right? Like right here, isn't this beautiful? Like these are the trades that this strategy pays for, right? Like yeah, not everyone is gonna be like this, but as long as you can make sure, right? Like I would have never even gotten an opportunity at that trade if I lost this account right here. Lost this account right here. Like this isn't the prettiest account, but how many of you guys have had a fucking eval that you can say you've traded for 1, 2, 3, 4 weeks straight, right? Like without blowing it up, without like you don't see any of these. Like everything's consistent across the board. There isn't one big $1,000, $1,500 day, and then everything else is just $200, right? Like everything's consistent. I mean, this day got a little crazy. What the fuck was I doing this day? Oh, I went into tilt this day. That's what happened. I remember this day. I pulled it out though. I had to fucking take a break, like come back, like all right, bro, like what are you doing? You're being retarded, right? But this is the other thing, right? So it's like, you don't have to have the prettiest account, right? I don't have the prettiest account. I have a 50% win rate, but I'm up $1,500 on the account, right? So it's like, is this account something I'm gonna go and show off to the world? No, but am I very fucking proud of the fact that I can say that I'm probably like one of the few people out there on an eval that can make it last this long and this consistent? Yes, right? And then think about this. Like I spent $60 on this. It's been going for a month. Like how many evals do you buy in a month? Like this is one. Just one. Don't have to buy anything else. Don't have to waste any money. Like just being consistent, getting better at understanding the price, and then as these things slowly pass and you compound them, then look, this $230 day on this one, $300 day on this one. Like what is that times 2, times 3, times 5, 10, 20, you know? And then do that times 20 again because there's 20 trading days. So like what? You're talking 300 times 10 accounts, 3,000 times 20 trading days. That's 60 grand a month from making $300 in a day. Right? I don't have to make some crazy big ass fucking trade. I don't have to sit here and wait on these big drops and risk crazy amounts, right? I don't have to trade minis and get fucking chopped up and screwed, right? I can trade my micros. I can understand the way the price is going, stay calm, stay cordial, stay collected, and then I can move from there and execute, right? That's all you see me do today, right? Is just pay attention to what I see. Okay, I'm seeing it right here. I see the close. I see we come back down. We accept the fair price. We're holding it. We push away. I'm taking my entry, right? Then I see, okay, now we have this balance that we pushed into, right? And I'm not sitting here getting greedy, right? This is the next area of fair price, right? So what do we know about that, right? What do we know about this? So price is going to push up to this, right? What do we see right here? It's not like price continues. Price liquidity grabs it, right? Because we have all these stops that are right here just hanging out, right? They're just hanging out like right here, right? So we come up, we smack the fuck out of them, and then we come back down. We've redelivered to the where price was last fair, right? We had the imbalance. Now we're coming up, and we're gonna see do we break the structure here? Do we hold the structure and reject? Right? This is literally the lesson we had like what 2 days ago. And this is all fresh on my mind because like I know this is my group, but I'm watching that content just as much as you guys are. I've watched the module 2, the second class. I've watched it 3 times today. Right? I have it downloaded on my phone if I'm driving around or something. Don't get me wrong, I'm still bumping some fucking rap music, some country music, having a good time. But I'm making sure that I'm listening to this shit and it's ingrained in my head, not so that I'm sitting here taking entries based off of it, but so that I can sit here and I understand, oh, this is what's going on. That's why I can sit here and verbalize this and explain this to you guys, and I'm not just like, damn, what the fuck just happened, right? Like, there is no guessing with this shit. Like, you can understand price, you can understand exactly what it's doing, right? I see it coming, wick into this, tap it, close right below it. Then you see a big wick up, push right back down. What is this? Liquidity grab. What do we know is going to happen? We're going to come back down here and test this fair price. What are we doing? We're testing the fair price, right? Because this is our fairest price right here, which is really like right here, right? This is where price is the fairest at, right? Because this is where it got sold down and then bought back up. So the price must be fair right here, or it would have been continued, right? So now we're going to come and we're going to test it. And we're going to see, is it going to push through this fair price and close through it, right? Which I would expect because we just swept these highs, right? We have all this liquidity. This is the second time it's done it, right? It swept the high right here when it pushed down, and then it came and swept this high right here. So it just grabbed all the liquidity from any retail trader right here, basically, right? And now we're going to come and push down, and where is it going to come? Probably right here somewhere. And I don't have to trade this. You want to know why? Because I already made my fucking goal for the day, you guys. But it's not, it does me no good to sit here and make this goal and then not be able to sit here and look at price and understand what it's doing. Yep. Yep. Like this little pullback right here where it, like, you know, pulls back, swept it. Like this. Comes down and then sweeps it. Like this candle right here. Right, we have this little pullback, and then it comes down and sweeps it, and then boom. Yep, exactly. Hey, bro, I'm not a fucking professional at this, right? Like, I mean, I'm versed in it. I understand what's going on, but like, I'm still getting better at this shit every day. Every single one of us is getting better at this every day. That's why we have this group, is so that we can collectively get better as a team, and we're gonna help you out, bro. And do you feel? Are you a part of the small? Let me see. Are you a small core? Yeah, you are. Do you feel like you've learned from the courses? Do you feel like it's given you? Like, do you feel like you have a better understanding now, and you're starting to things are starting to kind of click? Maybe not 24/7, but like light bulbs go off more now. You know, I was having that problem. I was choking in live charts. Actually, like all like yesterday, bro. Like, and then I just kind of sat down and just kind of like put a little bit of faith in it. Right? Yeah. Yeah. So maybe what would help for you, Jonesy? I challenge you to download OBS. Right? This is this recording program that I use right here. I challenge you to download OBS, bro, and record your shit for me, and talk me through your trades, and then send them to me and Tyler. And I guarantee you, if you do that, then you will get so much better at this. Yep. So that way we can get you where you're supposed to be at. Why don't you download OBS? Whenever you're getting ready to enter, I want an explanation of what you're looking at before you take an entry. I want an explanation of why you entered when you entered. And then I want an explanation of where you think your stop and your take profit should go. And then I think if you correlate those three things together for me verbally, right, that's going to give you the practice of talking me through what's going on, and that's going to force you to actually sit there and think about what's happening before you take a trade. All right, so we just push through this fair price. We're going to close below it maybe. But we got to see, right, because we closed right at it right here. Yeah, and if any of you guys are in the small class and you want to do that, you're more than welcome to. The only thing is, whenever you're in OBS, make sure that you go and watch a video about how to set up your recording, so that you get a file that is small enough that you can send me. Um, I will give you one real quick to make it easy on you. No, it's not shit, bro. Like, I've been streaming this, or I've been recording this entire thing for the past, hour and a half. And this is probably going to be like a 1 gigabyte, maybe at most. Right, so this is what I'm talking about. This is this deviation wick right here. Right, we're not entering on this, we're looking for a close. So if it does this, then I'm going to expect it to do what, you guys? Pump back up, right? And where am I going to look for it to go to? I'm going to look for it to go to the half of this right here. And this isn't for me to take any entries. This is just for me to understand how price works, right? I'm not looking at everything that I look at the chart. Doesn't mean that I need to take an entry. Very rarely do you guys see me take an entry outside of even this setup. One, because I like the setup and it keeps me disciplined. Two, it keeps you guys like on track with learning one thing and sticking to it and understanding it versus me trying to just like bounce everywhere and around, right? But how many people do you think started buying like right here? They see it break this on like the 1 minute, right? They probably start buy. Fucked. Later. You're too late. You're too slow. You're how many minutes too slow? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Your whole 10 minutes too slow in the market? Sheesh. Thank you for the fucking money. That's what I think. And that's what I mean. That's what's exciting, right? Is once you start getting better at this and you start understanding this and you start doing it, then you're taking money from all the people that are fucking losing every day. Like you're part of the 7% that gets money. That means you take money from the other 93% of people who have no fucking clue what they're doing. They're literally sitting here gambling. And then that's like in and of itself, like that gives you so much confidence. Like that when that first payout hits Jonesy, you're gonna be on top of the world, bro. You're gonna be like, yeah, I'm that dude. Like I'm big pimping. But until then, just like you know, process over profits, process over profits, process over profits, process over profits, right? Like, I just can't, like, there's a reason this is all I have right here. This is all you need, right? And then I'm going to do a little walkthrough of our shit right now. So I'm going to post this to YouTube. We have a giveaway this weekend, 50K Funded Futures Network eval. We stream Monday through Friday, Tokyo and New York. We have a small class that goes on every single week on Sunday. And then I want to. Damn, y'all see this? I've invited 83 of the fucking 110 people. And then I want to go to YouTube or Google Drive. Man, it's so gay how I can't stream. And then I'm gonna give a little sneak peek, right? So anybody that's not in the class, you can sneak peek this. I think this is a really powerful section.
Buyers and there's bidders. Auction. It's not random. It's an auction. It is like a continuous, real-time, high-stakes auction. Identical in principle to an auction house. So if you've ever been to an auction, there is something for sale, there is buyers, and there's bidders. And that is what basically the market is. Does everybody got good sound? Everybody coming in clear? So today's green can market has looking exactly. You're going to have two. They want to find their contract banks and hedge to buy low market makers. They are not
So
a
anybody
shadowy
that's
group
not in the class,
that
here's a little
preys on
sneak
you
peek
when you're
for you
trading.
of what we
They are
did
just
the
large
first
entities with
week.
a simple goal
We're
to buy
coming up
low
on week
and sell
third,
high,
or the
to
week
profit from the
3
flow
right
of
now.
order. They have capital to move. They have liquidity. Now, who are they auctioning to? The second group, the bidders. These are the participants in the room waving the paddles. In our world, they are the retail traders. This is most of us. We are the demand. We consume liquidity. We react to the price that the auctioneer calls
So
out.
if you guys are
We get
looking to learn
emotional.
what's
We
going
get
on,
fearful,
here's a
and we
little
get
sneak
greedy.
peek of what we
And here
do.
is the most critical insight that you
This
must
is the intro
internalize.
to our first
The
class.
facilitators, or the auctioneer, are always on the other side
Hey,
of
I
the
think you
bidders
know that
and
guy.
retail's emotion. When
I
retail
didn't
is
even see you were
euphoric
in here,
and
dude.
FOMO buying the top, who is selling to them? The market makers are. When retail is panicking and panic selling at the bottom, who is buying it? The facilitators. Their entire business model is facilitation. So people have this idea that the market is in it to trap themselves, right? They think that the market makers are on one side of the market or the other. It does a market maker no good to be bullish or bearish because the act of a market maker is to facilitate trade. They make their money on the order flow, they make their money on the spread, and they make their money just like we just talked about. When we're selling, they're buying, and when we're buying, they're selling because there always has to be somebody in the market to be on the other side of, you know, our orders. So with that in mind, that's the way you have to look at these things. If you
Right, so does that make sense why whenever you hear me talking about price today, whenever I'm talking about like, oh, I'm targeting this as fair price, right? This is the last place that market accepted fair price, right? And now you wonder, well, why am I talking like this? It's because the facilitators or the auctioners, the people that actually move the money, right? This is the last area the price was accepted fair at. So whenever I'm looking to trade outside of this, right? Whenever I'm looking at this, where do we have this balance? It's right here, right? So when I'm looking at this and I'm getting ready to take this trade, and I'm seeing that okay, we've come down, we've swept it. I've got this stop above the 50% the whole time, and now I'm looking at okay, whenever we take off, where am I going to be looking for, right? Now I could have targeted right here, and I probably could have hit it because in my head, like liquidity is going to get swept right here, right? And then it's going to come back down. So I can put my target up higher, right? And that's exactly what we're trying to teach you guys in this class is an understanding of what's going on. Let me skip a little forward here. You guys don't get all the juicy stuff, but this is, this right here is a good little snippet for you
price
guys.
leaves area hard, and it doesn't just kind of go away soft. It often moves with a power and velocity. This is the market discovering that price is no longer fair. New information or new sentiment, new order flow have come into the market that make the old price obsolete. The auction is now repricing the asset. This is called an imbalance. So this imbalance is a strong directional move.
Okay, so look, imbalance, right? What are we looking at here? Well, this looks like an imbalance to me. Does that look like an imbalance to you guys? Looks like one to me, right?
We know that as an imbalance. We know this with the CME algorithm is unfair delivery, right? So we had a bunch of sellers and we had no opportunities for buying in that market. So that imbalance, where one side is overwhelmingly stronger than the other, it causes the market to get offsides. So this movement away from the value area creates a predictable repeating cycle. And the cycle has three parts. First is the imbalance, the strong directional move, a surge of orders that create a powerful candle or series of candles that break away from the value area.
Right? What do we have here? Right? Let me go to the 5 minute. We have fair price. We get a surge of orders pushing it out of that fair price. Right? And if I'm on the 15, it pushes it all the way down. Right? Now, we're going to look for that deviation candle. Just right here. It's not as an aggressive of one, but it's right there. And then where do we see price return to? The balance, right? So you see the imbalance, you see the deviation where price turns around, right here. And then you see it being redelivered to where the market was fair priced at last time. Right? That's why I'm not targeting this zone. That's why you guys don't see me target past the first zone every single time. Right? Because I understand that for me to make money consistently, I can't be greedy and sit here and hold past these zones, right? I am not more influential than the market masters, like, or the market makers, right? The people that are working, Wells Fargo, Chase, the CME people, all that stuff. Um, like what my little 3K account's gonna outdo their 10,000 contract order? No. So now I need to just play with what I get, right? I'm not gonna get aggressive. I'm not gonna get too crazy, right? Just take a little bit, 300 bucks. Come back tomorrow, 300 bucks, right? Look, see, ain't nothing crazy. This is 2 sessions, so it's like a New York session, and then this is the Tokyo session. Just bad day overall, back to back. But 350 bucks each session. That's my limit, like 350 a session. And look, we're up, we're trading. Nothing too crazy. You don't see me taking a fuck ton of trades every day. Maybe went a little overboard today, but I think it's because I put in like one micro at a time instead of like doing it at once or all together. But that's pretty much it. You guys see, I'm locked out. I'm ready to come back tomorrow and get back to it. Um, this one's got 1,500 bucks to draw down. This one's got 1,500 bucks to draw down. Their max drawdown is 2K, so I'm not sweating that. This one's taken me a little longer than I would usually like for an account to pass, but I think it's been a good example for you guys to understand with what's happening, right? And so, look, are we going to do it right here? Like, are we going to push down and make an imbalance, right? So if we go through this and we wick down hard, then I'm just going to start this I would just start this entire cycle over again, right? So I would be looking for price to shoot down, and then somewhere in there, it's going to kind of give me like a little, and that's going to be my where price gets accepted as fair, and then I'm just going to be looking to see, okay, where is the deviation going to be at, right? And so then it looks like this area right here is going to be the next fair part of price, right? So if it breaks down and then comes back up into it, I'd be looking for like something like this, maybe this one. And I mean, you can do it all day long, right? Um, let's take a look at NASDAQ before I hop off. Yep, so here's this, right? Here's this close. Of this, see how we have fair accepted price right here? All right, so what do we have happening right here? If I go to the 3, you'll probably see it a little bit better. Okay, so we have uh, fair price from like here to here, right? Fair price. And then we have the imbalance into a deviation, right? Now this one looks like it's on the same candle, but you split it up. It's actually on the 3 minute right here, right? So, and then now what are we looking for? We're looking for price to return to the last time price was accepted as fair, which is going to be right here. And what happens? To the fucking tick, boom. Do you guys see how this works? See how it's not like you don't have to sit here and catch this fucking drop. You wait on these fucking drops to happen, and then you know where price is going to go to. Right? I don't have to catch an expansion because I know what happens after expansion. I'm making some money. That's what's going to fucking happen. So, anybody got any questions? I think that was a pretty good stream. Going once, going twice, going thrice. All right. Yes, sir. I'll see you guys later. I may or may not do a London stream. Probably will. I owe on Delucian, so I'm gonna try to get him one. I'm feeling pretty good right now. So last night, man, I was so fucking tired, dude. There was no way. I was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna wake up. And then it was one of those nights when I was so tired, but I couldn't fall asleep until like 1 hour before I had to wake up again. I hate when that happens. All right, cool deal, you guys. If you want to rewatch this, it's gonna be on the YouTube. I'm gonna start uploading it in just a moment. Um, yeah, so I'll catch you guys tomorrow. Um, if you guys are, if any of you are free members and this is something you're interested in, this is what I do Monday through Friday, New York and Tokyo session every day. So that's what comes with the basic VIP. And then if you're interested in the class, that's what the small class is, obviously. Um, so yeah, if anyone has any questions, needs anything, my DMs are always open. Um, Jonesy, was it you that I was telling? Yeah, Jonesy, download fucking OBS, record your damn trades, and send them to me. I'm for real. I'm on your ass, Jonesy. I know. I know I told you to do this. I got to record it. Send them to me. Like I told you, I want you to be talking to me about what you see on the chart before you take an entry, what you see uh, that gives you the confidence to take the entry, and then where you think your stop and your take profit should be after you've taken your entry, or you could talk about that before too. But I just want to have you all those parameters defined, just like how I do on here on stream, right? So that whenever you're trading, you understand what you're doing and you have parameters set in place that aren't going to get moved by emotion. Man, I couldn't even tell you the last time I owned a TV, bro. I'm such a computer kid. Like I've been on a computer for like the past 10 years, bro. Like no, like I swear to God, I haven't owned a TV for like 10 years. Oh, Trading View. Ah! I was like, damn, that's a cool TV, bro. Oh man, I'm allowed one blonde moment to stream, right? I got like dirty blonde hair. Like, I think we can make it happen. We can cut me some slack. But all right, you guys. Had a lot of fun tonight with you guys. Fucking, I'm glad we caught some dubs. Broke that little losing streak. I'm feeling confident. I think we're gonna end the week pretty good. So, like I said, Jonesy, record your trades. If anyone else wants to do that, you're more than welcome to. DM them to me. DM them to Tyler. You can even make a little group chat with us if you want. Um, and then yeah, we'll just come back. We'll do it again tomorrow. The next day. The next day. The next day. The next day. Like the hashling and slasher, dude. So if you guys get that reference, some of you guys might be too old. I'm kind of a kid, so I'm 27, so I feel like I'm a lot younger than some of you guys. So some of my references might just be a complete miss. But yeah, SpongeBob, somebody got it, but you know, just throwing a disclaimer out there. All right, guys, later. Yeah, dude, I'm 27 and I feel old, dude, because I used to be like the young buck, uh, like 18 and like doing hella good. And I was like, yeah, I'm young, like I'm gonna be shitting on everybody. But now I'm like 27 and I'm like, damn, I'm kind of old. Like I gotta get my shit together. Like I'm about to like get washed up, bro. If I have some 18-year-old kids passing me up. All right, I'm done ranting. Later.